only one question for you today, and that's, are you ready for some football? The story I have for you today is "Twas the Night Before Eagles." The vocabulary word I want you to focus on is non-fiction. That's the type of story that this book is. Non-fiction means it's true, it really happened. And this book is based on an event in history that occurred 2 years ago in Philadelphia sports. The Eagles actually won the Super Bowl. I hope you enjoy. It kind of goes along like The Night Before Christmas, except it's about the Eagles. So if you've ever read that book, you'll be familiar with how this sounds. I hope you enjoy. This one's a treat. See you in a little. "Twas the Night Before Eagles," written by Sam O. Barlow. Illustrations by Noor Khalid. "'Twas the night before our Eagles in year 2018 were hoping to do something we've never seen. In a land full of 10,000 lakes and deep snow, playing to win Philly's first Super Bowl. I donned my team jersey of our MVP, our quarterback Wentz, who had lit up the league. My children and wife, dressed in their Eagles gear, we each fell asleep, dreaming glory was near. The morning came swiftly, like a run up the middle. Our friends came on over to cheer round and huddle. But we were all anxious for what would unfold, for our quarterback starting was backup Nick Foles. The game finally came at 6:30 p.m. The kickoff went booming to our return men. And straight away we saw a very good omen. Foles led our team through the Pats like he owned them. Quick passes, hard runs, faking Patriots players, poise in the pocket, strong hands catching passes. And though the team stalled on this opening drive, we kicked our first field goal this Super Bowl night. Oh goodness, I whispered, afraid to express. Thoughts of us winning must stay close to my vest. The last thing I wanted to do to our team was jinx them by thinking my Super Bowl dream. Then right away Brady, of Patriots fame, led his fine team and they tied up the game. Fasten your seatbelts, I thought to myself. This football game's going to be something else. In the next drive, our star running back Blunt ran through their defense like they were all runts. And then quarterback Foles threw a bomb down the middle as Jeffrey, our wideout, stretched out more than a little. To catch it, that football, he caught it, yes sir, and held on so tight as he fell to the turf. A touchdown, I jumped in delight. A Super Bowl touchdown, oh man, what a sight. Now in the next quarter, the game picked up fast. The Pats missed a field goal, they fumbled the snap. They tried to get cute with a trick pass to Brady, but he flat out missed it. Philly fans, we went crazy. On 3rd down and 7, Foles slinged it to Ertz. Then over his shoulder, Jeffrey made a great catch. Blunt swung to the outside and sprinted around. He outran the Pats for another touchdown. 15-3, Eagles wings flying high. The Pats back on 0 and a field goal they tried. From 45 yards, that kick sailed straight and true, and between the goalposts that football sailed through. Quickly, our Eagles again moved the ball, a jai up the middle for 20+ yards more. But then, tragedy, a pass tipped way up high. The Pats' corner Harmon plucked it out of the sky. Defense, I yelled loud to inspire our team. Tom passed to Hogan, who ran up a seam. A handoff to White, who cut fast across the grain. From 26 yards, his TD tightened the game. Then straight down the field, our beloved birds rallied. But at the 2-yard line, they started to dally. Biting my nails on this 4th down and goal, what would they do, and how would it go? 38 ticks in the half left to play. The snap went to Clement, who pitched it to Trey. Then under the radar, Foles sauntered just right. and Burton's soft pass, Nick Foles corralled real tight. "Fly, Eagles!" I hollered with all of my might. My fist punched the air, my heart swelled with pride. Later I found out the name of this play. 'Twas called Philly Special. What more can you say? The second half came and the Eagles kicked off. Brady passed well and the Patriots marched right down the field all the way to the 5. A TD to Gronk made their fans come alive. Ahead only 3, I let out a sigh, but Blunt bowled through tackles, as did Jay Ajayi. 3rd down and 6, Foles had plenty of time to pass it to Clement, who controlled it in time. And after review of the play by the refs, the touchdown call stands. Clement did just enough. Some people might grumble, but I'll tell you what, the refs make the calls, and some calls are just tough. Once again, Brady drove his team down the field. My head started spinning. Was this all for real? A long pass scored Hogan, New England's wideout. "You've got to be kidding!" My wife let out a shout. So now the score stood 29-26. A whole quarter left. Were we all out of tricks? But our brave head coach, Mr. Peterson, looked calm and composed, and that made me feel good. Our boys bounced right back with Jake Elliott's field goal, but maybe the pace of the game took its toll. Our defense fought hard, but they gave up big plays, and Gronk caught a touchdown, much to my dismay. Well, me and my wife, my kids and our friends were sad by this catch by New England's tight end. But we had a huddle and decided right there, our strong Rocky would take over from here. Trailing by 1, not much time on the clock, and down to the 44-yard line we got. On 4th down and 1, another huge call. Would Philly rise up or would Philly fall? Foles faded back, a man in his face, and tossed it to Ertz, who fell down in place. Just over the yard line we needed the most. Another great call, I just had to boast. 2 passes to Aguilar, a couple short runs. Then from the 12-yard line and under the gun, Nick Foles faded back and unloaded a bullet into the arms of our tight end, who knew it was a touchdown, we all jumped straight up. But when Ertz had landed, the ball popped on out. Another long talk by the refs made me sweat, but once more a touchdown our Eagles did get. 5 points ahead with 2:21 left. Brady to pass, but our Brandon Graham gets his hand on Tom's arm and he swats the ball out. And Derek Barnett gets the fumble, no doubt. And just 3 plays later, without a first down, we tried for a field goal from almost downtown. And once more our kicker came through in the clutch. His 46-yarder pleased me very much. "Fly, Eagles!" I shouted again and embraced my wife and my kids, and some tears kissed my face. As tough as I am, I'm not too proud to say I shed joy-filled tears for my city this day. "But hold on," my wife said, still worried a bit. "There's still some time left, and the Pats never quit." And I watched all nervous as Tom Brady led his team to midfield. Oh boy, did I sweat. With 4 seconds left, Tom stepped up in the pocket, slipped out of a tackle and unleashed a rocket. Up through the air it flew, end zone bound. I thought for a moment it'd never come down. Gronkowski was waiting there on the goal line. He jumped up to catch the ball one last time. But 6 Eagle players were waiting right there to knock down that football out of the air. It fell to the ground and bounced once or twice. The game was now over. Am I seeing things right? I stared straight ahead, unable to speak. My Super Bowl dream coming true made me weak. My family and friends all exploded with glee. Our Eagles 41, Patriots 33. Our quarterback Foles was the game's MVP. but to the city of Philly the whole team will be. For they showed the world what our town is about. Big hearts and tough love, hard-fought freedom, no doubt. And now I can hold up my head extra high and point number 1 straight up into the sky. Into the streets we spilled out of our homes, yelling and screaming and jumping around. And what did I spy there just over my head? 2 guys on a lamppost instead of in bed. I chuckled and pondered what had just occurred, and I gave some thanks, and with a nary a word, I hugged my 2 kids as my wife cheered out loud, Philadelphia strong, Philadelphia proud. 'Twas the evening our Eagles, in year 2018, just won our first Super Bowl, realizing my dream. As I drifted to sleep on this near holy night, Super Bowl champs, you bet, sounded just right. The end. Sometimes I still can't believe that really happened. It was such an exciting time in Philadelphia. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I do, and I need your help with one more thing before we say goodbye for today. Do you know the Eagles cheer? If you do, say it with me. We're going to spell the word Eagles. Ready? E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Thanks so much, friends. You're the best. Don't forget to like this video, follow our page, and share with family and friends. Keep checking in for more new videos each day. I'll see you next time on Love to Learn with Mrs. Dickerson. Take care.